Hi everybody, it's Rogers and welcome to, maybe even welcome back to Rogers Music Tour. This is a page that was created for me to just simply go share my love of music with all of y'all that are watching, and we appreciate all the people that continue to watch and all the people that continue to follow us. It's already been so much fun in a very short amount of time. I've got a really special piece inside this package that I have not yet opened that I'm excited to share with y'all. And like any true collector, you have a few people, a few pieces, a few things that you just obsess over. And for me, I've got a Mount Rushmore of music, and it includes people like the Eagles, the band, Van Morrison, Phil Collins, Billy Joel, and the Temptations. The Temptations were my first favorite group, them and the Beach Boys. And about 1983, when I first heard My Girl, my skin was just overtaken by goosebumps. And I was like, who is that lead singer that is just taking the mic and making it happen? It was David Ruffin, a troubled man with a soulful and magical voice. His brother, Jimmy Ruffin, another Motown singer, had an incredible career of his own. Watch the Temptations movie that came out about 20-something years ago, and you'll also fall in love with the Temptations and their unfortunately tragic story. But anyway, part of being a collector is every once in a while you find like that one piece that's like, this is a little quirky, a little odd, but I have to have it. And this, my friends, is one of those pieces for me. So as I mentioned, David Ruffin was the lead singer, and he died right after the Temptations got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I think in 1991. They were founded in Detroit by a gentleman named Otis Williams, Dr. Otis Williams, who is still around today. But unfortunately, him and David Ruffin did not have the greatest relationship. And this here, believe it or not, this is the pamphlet that was handed out at David Ruffin's funeral. A handful of people went to his funeral. I obviously was not there, but he passed away in 1991. And this was what the people in the church were given to celebrate the life of David Eli Ruffin Sr. This is a piece of history, and the pallbearers were Dennis Edwards, who later joined the Temptations, Eddie Kendricks, who was an original Temptation, and a few friends. The honorary pallbearers were the Temptations and the Temptations' biggest rival, the Four Tops. This is crazy. This is going to immediately get framed by one of our framing friends, and this is something that you really just can't put into words. And here is something that's even more special. The obituary was read by Melvin Franklin. All you Temptations fans know him as Blue because he was the big, tall baritone. He was the bass of the group, and he was Otis's best friend. And then you know who sang the song? A gentleman originally known as Little Stevie Wonder, later known as Stevie Wonder, one of the only artists to have 5 #1 hits in 5 straight decades, Stevie Wonder. And then the last song was sang by the #1 voice of all time, according to Billboard or to Rolling Stone magazine, Aretha Franklin. So this is incredible. This is what we do it for. If I told you how much I paid for this piece, you'd probably unfollow me. But just know that my goal is to preserve this and to make sure that the story of David Ruffin is told as long as I live and as long as everyone else has access to this. So continue to follow us on Rogers Music Tours. We give you an inside and intimate look at crazy things like the pamphlet handed out at David Ruffin Sr.'s funeral at Rogers Music Tour. Keep following us, keep loving on us, and thank you all for all the support you've given us so far. Cheers.